shit. And I'm dead. Ah! Hey there, everybody and anybody. Welcome back to Outer Wilds. In the last episode, we went to the space station up at this area right here. We are going to actually go back there and see if we can finish this up. And then I will try to check out a couple of the other, maybe another planet, or see if there's anything else that we can do in the, God, what was that place called? Giant's Deep. Match the velocity. Okay. So let's go back in. And we need to go to the crack in the ship, which is out here. Okay. Don't worry, I'll find it eventually. There it is. Which is different. Okay. Well, imagine, Privet, the probe tracking module will be the first to know the coordinates of the eye of the universe. You'll be the first to see them. I am honored and terrified. You won't ask the orbital probe cannon to use so much power that it breaks, will you? Fret not, my nervous friend. We only needed to fire the probe once. Anyway, so who minds if it... Oh, well, fire the probe once anyway. So who minds if it compromises the orbital probe cannon's structural integrity slightly? I would mind, Mallow. I would mind because we won't be capable of receiving our probe data if the probe tracking module is destroyed. Gotcha. Okay, so this should be it now for anything else that we would need. Ooh. So let's go ahead and get back. Yeah, there's nothing else to find there. And yeah, I saw it in the last episode while I was editing, so I knew that's what I missed, luckily. Back here. Ooh. Whoop. Is this a different one? I don't think I've been here yet. Hey, Gabru. Nice, it's you. Good to see you made it here in one piece. First solo launch is a doozy, isn't it? So hey, don't freak out or anything, but lately I keep, like, dying repeatedly. I don't know, it's pretty weird. What about you? Have you died lately? Or is it just me? No, it's me too. We're in a time loop. Time has been behaving unusually lately. Yeah, time loop makes sense. Cool. You're taking this pretty well. Right back at you. Personally, I like new experiences. I've never been in a time loop before. I mean, I don't think I've been in a time loop before this one. Looks like you and I are the only ones who can tell this time's gone all weird. I tried radioing Hornfells and asking if they died too, but they thought I was being metaphorical. Even if I tell Hornfells about this time loop, they never remember by the next one. They don't realize anything's different. Here's another weird one for you. Every time I die, all of my memories from that loop replay back to me. Pretty sure that's related to this big stone Nomai statue I found on one of the other islands. I was looking at it, and the statue opened its eyes and started glowing. It replayed my memories like I'd seen them through my own eyes, just like what happens each time I die. That happened to me with the statue at the museum. You too, huh? Then the Nomai statues must have something to do with why we're the only ones in the time aware of the time loop. So, no glowing statue, no time loop awareness. I think that's going to be my leading theory, but if you find out anything new about the statues of the time loop, let me know, okay? I'll be here. Anyway, that's what's new with me, but hey, this is your first solo voyage. Kind of... Kid, let's talk about you, you know? How's space treating you? I found something. Nice, nice. What you got for me? I reached the inside of the Statue Island. So the Nomai created one of those hit statues to record memories, huh? Yeah, I could see the Nomai doing that. Not sure what for, but it seems like their thing. Do you think the statues are recording our memories then? Because I remember that one on the beach looked at me funny. Must be my memory friend. Oh. I found something. I found out what happened to the orbital probe cannon. Whoa, that's a cannon breaking apart at the start of each time loop, for real? Did you figure out why? Too much power. It's kind of scary how much that sounds of something like Slater or Feldspar would do. I'm pretty surprised that Nomai built something that actually broke. Come to think of it though, broke might be the wrong word, because it's like the orbital probe cannon is still firing successfully at the beginning of each time loop. Oh. So that's what that light is every time. Okay, but I did find his... did find the ship. So the ship got thrown away somewhere. That's it. Alright. Okay, I died. Ghost matter. So this is where what's his face is on this island. Pretty sure, yeah. He's right there. Okay, this is... Whoa. Oh. This thing's nuts. I love it. Okay, I was like, can I go back to normal? Okay, well, at least I know where my ship is. Okay. Gross. So we got a scroll. This is it. We finished building the final orbital probe cannon module and we're ready to send it to orbit around Giant Steep for assembly. To all my friends out here at the construction yard, my gratitude for all your tireless work. I had given up hope, but I truly believe this cannon may actually succeed where many other attempts have not. If I know my brother, Evans, and his spouse will want to launch the probe with as much power as possible, I'm worried about the cannon would break under the strain. I propose we give Evans and Malo a slightly lower maximum power setting than the absolute maximum possible to create room for their enthusiasm. Are you going gelatinous on us, love? I'm delighted by your words, but they're atypical for you. If I'm ever half as gooey as Mallow and Evans behave together, Daz, you may launch me from the orbital probe cannon. Our next step will be to send Privet up to the orbital probe cannon to install the probe tracking system. Okay. That'll keep me centered if this goes up. That's what that's for, I've realized. Yeah, I should go get my ship and put it here. Alright. Thank you. There we go. Oh, is this all that there was out here? Was that? There is more to explore here. Okay. I feel like there's something that goes with that. So it looks like there should be like a little ball that goes in here. It goes, could be wrong though. Aha. Okay. I have bad news, Avens. Yarrow says there's a problem with the proposed power source, so the orbital probe cannon won't be asked to fire. I hope you're pulling my locomotive limb here, Cassava. Tell Privet and Mallow they should return from the cannon. My spouse and I will remain at the construction yard, for now. An update. Mallow and I will join you and Daz. Privet left to visit her brother. She fears Adea may feel responsible. I wish I were, my friend, but no, they aren't certain they can fix the problem, so orbital probe cannon is on indefinite hiatus. "7 minutes 19 seconds ago, long-range probe successfully launched from the orbital probe cannon." I wonder if there's more on the other side here. Okay. I gotta bring this over to the other side. Yep. Kanoi, Daz, and I were lifting orbital probe cannon components into orbit for assembly, and one somehow sank down beneath the current. Kanoi, you should have seen it. We thought it was impossible for any cannon components to sink even partially below the current, but ours sank straight to the core. Kasava convinced me not to try to recreate the phenomenon myself, but using other cannon parts, but we're very curious to know what happened. How could something pass through the current? My gratitude for your interesting question. This is exciting. Spire constructed a model of the Giant's Deep here at Brittle Hollow's Southern Observatory, and it reveals how an object might sink below the current. Kanoi, I'm unable to grasp the answer by looking through the projecting pool. If I visit the observatory, would you kindly explain? If you don't mind the trek beneath the surface to find the South Pole, I'd be delighted to see you. The trailhead starts at Brittle Hollow's equator. Ooh. What? What? That's freaking nuts, man. Blech. Whoa, tentacle monster. That was awesome. Let's meditate with him. What? Is this meditation just bringing me all the way back? Interesting. Okay. So by meditating, I just automatically go back. Okay. Maybe I'll go to Brittle Hollow. It's not Brittle Hollow. It's Giant's Deep. Ash Twin. There we go, Brittle Hollow. Fucking lava planet, awesome. Okay. Is everyone unharmed? No one was badly injured from the escape pod's impact. We're incredibly fortunate. That's good news, at least. Have we heard from Escape Pod 2 or Escape Pod 3? No, I'm unable to make contact. My equipment can hear the other two escape pods' distress signals. However, if it's any comfort, both pods must be structurally intact. I'll continue calling for them. My gratitude if we can... Thatch, the moon is approaching again. Everyone brace yourself swiftly, the volcanic moon has returned. Be cautious of falling ash and debris. Ooh, shit. Believe the moon has passed. This planet doesn't appear eager to have guests. We're certainly unwelcome on its surface. We need to find shelter, and quickly. The volcanic moon won't be gone for long. I observed several promising sites below the surface, but we'll need to construct a way for everyone to climb safely down this cliff. Perhaps we could build platforms? Okay, so we have to be careful of this. Yep. Okay. This must be their escape pod. Escape pod 1. Vessel has been mortally injured. Emergency sequence activated. Awaiting departure from vessel. Launching escape pod 3. Launching escape pod 2. Now launching escape pod 1. Collision imminent. Prepare for impact. Scanning environment and external environment. Scan complete. Minor structural instabilities detected. Packets of breathable air detected. Adequate solar energy detected. Verdict hospitable. Oh, I should have read that first. I should have read that first. Whoopsies. Use caution. A black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Great. Oh, you dick. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here. Though this area is somewhat unstable, it's safer than we've found so far. Temporary settlement is finished, but remember to use caution to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Can I read all this stuff while I'm here? Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. Now we must save ourselves. I agree. I agree. We're here because the eye's signal called to us and we followed. If we are to find it, we need to not merely survive, but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. If moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, then that's what we should do. I cannot talk. I believe we should migrate to the northern glacier. What if we use gravity crystals to craft a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from volcanic moon's eruptions. Okay. Crazy. Ah, shit. And I'm dead. Ah! What the fuck? That is crazy. I'm gonna come back for you. Do my best to make it to my ship. I'm gonna say gravity of something like the sun or something is gonna end up killing me. Oh, yep. So dead. Blech. Sun gravity. All right. I think we'll leave it there with this episode. So we found out a little bit more. We found out that meditate until that next loop. See, that's nice. We found out that you can get beneath the surface of that ocean planet, Giant's Deep. But you do have to get somewhere to do it, and I am not quite prepared, I think, for that next. Then we have Brittle Hollow, which is we'll explore that a little bit more in depth in the next episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Later.